All right,
Stanley
guys.
decided to go to the staff lounge to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
Damn right it was.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I don't want to go to the one on the left. Stop
This
telling me
was
what to
not the
do.
correct way to the employee lounge, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. So he turned left at the first open door and walked back in the right direction.
All right, fine. I'm not going to be a dick this time.
And like that, he was back on track.
You got lucky this time, Mr. Narrator. Lucky.
As Stanley entered the lounge, he was horrified to find not a single person here. He decided he would walk up to see his boss, hoping that he would find an answer there.
Oh, really?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, Mr. Boss Man.
Entering his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
I'm
It
totally
was at this point
stunned
that he
right
began
now.
to feel dizzy and a little sick, and even thought he might pass out when suddenly he noticed a keypad next to the filing cabinet in the corner of his boss's office. Stanley had never seen this panel before and had no idea what combination of numbers would produce any result. In fact,
Oh
yet
my
incredibly,
god.
by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
Yep, I get
Stanley
lucky
ventured
twice in a
forth
row.
into the newly opened. As he drew deeper into the bowels of the building, Stanley had no idea where he was or what this place held. And just as he began to think he might not discover a thing, he emerged into a long room to find
Rows and
and
rows
rows
of
of
monitors.
screens with a
a
number,
number
above
on
it.
above it. I messed
Stanley
up.
noticed, however, that these were not random numbers, but the number of employees who worked in the building, his co-workers.
Yeah,
Even his own number,
Okay, yeah.
427, had a place on
okay,
the wall.
come on, Wall, let's go.
But why a setup so elaborate? He asked.
Ah!
Was this simple surveillance or something even
Ah!
more? And as if in answer to his question, the wall slid open
Yay.
before him, revealing the ultimate truth of the situation.
Oh my god. It's
An enormous
something.
control panel, Stanley discovered, but not one that controlled simple machinery. Buttons were labeled with emotions: happy, sad. Levers and knobs controlled actions: walking, eating, doing work, or watching TV. Every input on this device monitored not the functions of a machine, but of a human being. And the reality began to sink in. Stanley, like so many other people, reduced to images on a monitor, had been under someone's control,
Oh,
always at the
no.
mercy of this machine. Could this have been the only reason employee number 427 was content with his boring job? That a machine had altered his emotions to accept it blindly?
Or an evil
He
narrator.
began to feel an unbridled rage, and at the peak of his anger, something happened. A spark. Stanley looked up and saw the generator overhead, still providing some small amount of power to the machine, keeping it alive. And knowing that this generator was all that kept the controls
Let's
running,
go.
Stanley moved to the ladder in the back of the room and began to climb towards the rafters.
Here comes that slow and tension-filled ascent.
The higher Stanley climbed, the closer he felt to freedom, the further from enslavement.
Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Oh, hey, the label's missing. Weird. Whatever. Oh, second narrator.
Oh, Stanley,
What?
you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Damn right I did.
After it kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself? Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yeah.
Stanley. Stanley. I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do.
What?
You were meant to let it go. Turn the controls off and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do better than that.
What do you mean?
I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you have. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized that he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
No!
In the event that this
I didn't.
machine is activated
That's
without
cheating.
proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
What?
How long until detonation then? Oh,
No!
let's make it say, 2 minutes.
Oh!
Now,
Oh no.
this is
No, no,
making
no, no,
things
no,
a
no.
little more
Turn it
fun,
off.
isn't it,
Turn it off.
Stanley? Go ahead.
Nope. Oh
Play
god.
with those controls all you like.
Oh,
The
no,
real
no, no, no.
controls are
Something,
where I'm
something.
sitting.
Open.
Did you
open.
really ever believe you held any power? Did you not think I knew what I was doing? When I erased your co-workers and turned off the machine, I was offering you freedom, an escape.
Open the vent.
I
Open the
didn't
vent.
have to
Open
do
the vent.
that. I've run this story many times, and I don't always set you free. Sometimes you just sit
Oh
there,
god.
day after day after day, doing your job forever,
Oh
and then
god.
dying
Nothing works.
alone.
Walls
But
won't do
when I
anything.
actually
Why
give
won't
you
you help
the
me,
freedom
Walls?
to control your own actions, it's not enough.
Oh god.
I let you go, and you trapped
Damn it.
yourself just the same. You just
Maybe I have
weren't
to
made
press
to
all these
handle
buttons.
this sort of responsibility, I'm afraid. But you know what you were made for? Pushing buttons. You get it now? Oh, I'm enjoying this. Tell you what, I'll throw some extra time on the clock just because I'm having so much fun.
Are you really gonna be a dick like
You
that?
see,
Oh my
I
god.
want to watch you for every
Oh,
long
God.
second you try to puzzle
Where
this
are the
out.
other ones? Where are the other ones?
After all, it should make sense, right? The timer, the nuclear
The-
detonation, the mysterious facility, it's all here. This is a video
dear.
game. Except for one thing there, hero. You've got no weapon, no vehicle. You don't even know where you're going.
No,
When you
no,
saw
come
that
on.
timer,
Come
you
on.
just instinctively started trying to find an exit, didn't you?
Oh dear.
In fact, I bet you're
Something
still
worked.
looking for a way
Barrels,
out.
barrels, come on, help
I
me
bet
here.
you're clicking on everything in this room, trying to open doors or vents or something and solve the puzzle. As though this game has a solution, as though it can be won.
You really want to be a dick right now?
That timer is not a catalyst to keep things moving along. It's just seconds ticking
Oh,
away
there's
to
gotta
your
be something
death.
here. There's gotta be something
This
here.
is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. It's the moment when the hero realizes that despite his best efforts, he is powerless to his environment. And then he lets go,
Oh, no,
He
no,
surrenders.
don't you do
and
this.
he dies.
Nope, nope.
30
nope,
seconds, Stanley.
nope,
30
nope,
seconds.
Nope, nope,
Until a
nope.
boom.
Barrel.
And then
Barrel,
nothing.
come on. I'm
No
sorry.
ending to
Okay,
this story,
okay.
just you
I'm
die.
sorry.
I
We don't
suppose you
have
could
to
have
do
gotten
this.
an actual ending if you played along, but that just wouldn't have been your style,
Oh,
would it?
no, it's fine.
Instead,
I can.
You'll
We
perish
can
knowing
disable
that
the
only
generator,
choice
you know.
made here was to turn on that machine and to start this timer.
No,
you won't
we
be
don't have to
alone,
do. You know,
Because
we
I'm
can
not
work
going
this
anywhere.
out.
I'll be here to watch every second of your inevitable life from the time we fade in
No,
until the moment
no, wait,
I
wait,
say
wait, wait, wait.
happily
You don't have
ever
to.
after.